Hello, children. How are you? I am Grandma Ward, and I have started this reading group with you, and it's going to be featuring the little golden books. I'm sure you have seen a lot of them around. I'm going to tell you what they're about. What they're about is that back in 1942, the Second World War was just starting, and people didn't have very much money. And a lot of children couldn't read in their homes or couldn't have somebody read to them because books were too expensive for them. And so somebody came up with the idea of starting these little books that have a gold leaf on them, and that's why they're called Little Golden Books. And they took stories that were familiar to the children, and they put them in these little golden books, and they only cost 25 cents. And so because of that, millions of children in America got to start to have all these books in their home and to read them or to have their parents read them to them. And so this is the most famous book of all time that was ever published. Isn't that neat? So I'm going to start reading a little golden book every single day, and then I'll be able to let you look on my site and be able to hear that book with me. And I'm super excited to do this, and let me tell you why I am. Because the very first little golden book that I ever memorized was this one. And this was called Scamp. You might recognize him or know the book. It's Lady and the Tramp's puppy. And so it ends up that what happened is when I was in first grade, which was lots and lots of years ago, I had a teacher, and her name was Miss Linkensdorfer, and I loved her so much. She was such a good first grade teacher, and my favorite thing to do ever was that after we had eaten lunch, we'd all get our rugs out, because it used to be you'd take your rug to school with you, and we would get it out of our locker and lay it on the floor and lay down, and then our teacher would read to us and read us books. And it made me so excited that I started memorizing these books, and then she was so excited I could memorize them that she would have me go to the scary 5th and 6th grade classes, and she would have me stand on a stool and put a box on the table, and then I would set the book on the box, and I would tell the story to the children in the class while I turned the pages like this and read the book to them. Well, at that young age, as a first grader, I got so excited about telling stories that to this day, I'm still telling them. So I am very excited to do this with you. So we're going to turn the camera off, and then I'm going to get ready to let you hear the very first book that inspired me, Scamp.